Hello friends, today we will see how to make the effective presentation for the project work. This video will going to help all the B and UG and PG students for their final year project work. The first slide always contain the following points: title of the project, college and university logo, name of the college and the university, academic year, departmental name, name of the student. If for the BE student it is a group activity and for the ME it is an individual project activity. Write your roll number, name of the guide or co-guide. This is the flow where you have to put the title of the project, the student detail, university and the college logo, and the name of the guide. For that, follow some rule, that is, normally keep the font size will be 28 for the project title and font times New Roman, and for remaining all the detail you can keep the font will be times New Roman and font size between 20 to 24. The first slide is format for that is always given by the college, but the thing is that all these points to be covered under the first slide. That is very important. These are the content to be there under the project presentation. First is abstract. Here it is nothing but what is the project idea, where it is used, why it is used, and how it is used. Next is introduction. We will see what points to be covered under the introduction. Then we have literature survey. It is nothing but you will have the comparative study with respect to the application, design parameters, tools which are used, different methodology used for that techniques, work done by the previous author on the same project idea. Next comes research gap, objective of project and the problem statement. This is nothing but what exactly you want to do in your project. Then followed by proposed block diagram / methodology, design parameter and analysis formula, component and the software requirement for the project work, construction, result and conclusion, scope and the future work, and the last nothing but the very important point, which is nothing but the references. Abstract of your project is very important thing. It is nothing but the summary of the project, where it will give all the idea about the project work by having all the answer of what, where, why and how. It is nothing but the one of the paragraph contain 250 or 500 words. This is to be covered in the content. First point is introduction, where you are supposed to write a definition of your project idea, types, history, some of the application, classification, advantage and disadvantage. These all should be covered under the introduction. Next comes literature survey. This is nothing but a comparative study of previous work done. So you can represent that in the presentation format. It will be in the tabular form, where you can see the table where we have the year of a publication, author name, publication detail, application of that project, techniques or detailed work done by that author. This indicate nothing but a citation. For example, suppose I have entered a particular author or a paper detail whose sequence number is 3 in the reference sequence. So I can give the citation that with a square bracket number 3. Next comes research gap. This research gap study is based on the literature survey study. From that we have find out the various work done previously on the same project idea. So this is nothing but a work done which is work not yet done and the loopholes of a previous work done on the same project idea. Next comes objective of the project. It is based on the research gap, or you can say it is exact work which you want to do in your project. This also called as a problem statement. Next, propose block diagram or a methodology. It is a basic working principle of your project idea. Next is design parameter or analysis formula. Here you can include all the mathematical analysis which you have used in the project work, or that will be nothing but a different formula for the different parameters that you can list down under the design parameter or the analysis. Seventh is the component or the software requirement, where you have to list down the component with their specification required, which is very important for your project, and the software used with its version. For example, suppose I am using MATLAB with a version 7.30. Next comes construction, where you have to draw the circuit diagram based on the block diagram of your proposed system, or which is also include the flow chart for the project. Then is result and the conclusion, where all the final output of the project and the conclusion, which is based on what you have defined in the problem statement, that should be matched with each other. That is nothing but your conclusion for the project. Next, scope and the future work is nothing but how your project will get extended for the future work, or it is the extension of the project work. References, which is very important parameter, or you can say very important factor of your project work. Here we have to list down the research paper with the author name, year of publication, title of the paper, reference book, website links. Here I am showing for one example how you can write the references. You are supposed to write the references with the number in the square bracket, followed by the title of the paper, author name, then you can have the paper detail. For example, it is defined in the VLSI design and with the year of the publication. After giving the presentation on the project work, these are the questions normally asked to the students. First is, what is your contribution of your project work? Then, how the project is different from other project. Here you have to justify how it is different than the other work. Advantage, disadvantage of your project work. Future scope of project. What is the total cost of your project? The specification of hardware used in that. There may be many specification you are using for the project work. But what are the important things you can reflect in your presentation? What are the motivation to design this project work? After presentation of project work and the question answer session, the student performance can be analyzed by the following parameter. Student will get the excellent comment. For that, this is the 5 marks will be given. Good 3 to 4 marks, and need improvement, for that the student will get less than 3 marks. So these are the parameters where student performance can be judged. The presentation skill and communication, technical writing skill, contribution of the teamwork. This parameter is nothing but the rubrics to get the judgment or analyze the performance of the student for their project work. Under the first parameter, student confidence level for explanation of the project idea, good command on the communication can be judged. For the good command, need more interaction, fluent, spontaneously, but need a express to elaborate the idea. And for the last one, there is a less confident to present the idea, and there is low level of interest. Second parameter for the analysis of the student is technical writing skill. For the excellent, it is a well organized report and the idea is clearly written. For the good command, some grammatical mistakes or error, but report is okay. The idea is clear, but some mistakes are there. For the last one, the idea content is not clear and not properly written. Third parameter is also very important, the contribution of the team member. For the excellent marks, the good literature survey or the properly defined problem definition and innovative idiom. Here the student performance will be judged based on the how strong literature survey is done by the student. For the good, need more comparative study and to be more research and gather the more information. There is a lack of information under this category. And for the last one, the lack of literature survey, less research oriented work is seen under need improvement. Thank you everyone for watching this video.